In today's world, understanding economics is no longer optional. It's not about whether you like it or not. It's a life skill. If you want to survive and grow in society today, you must understand how the economy works. Now, here's our goal. We will go step by step from the most basic ideas and slowly move to higher levels. Why? So that you don't just know economics, but you can truly understand it deeply. And in today's very first lesson, we will start with the most basic question. What is macroeconomics? What is microeconomics? And most importantly, how are they different? Before we dive in, let me ask you, do you already have a notebook and a pen ready for this course? Because writing is powerful. When you write, you don't just listen to my knowledge, you transform it into your knowledge. It's the process that turns information into understanding. So if you're ready, drop a comment below this video to let me know. Tell me, yes, Ryan, I'm ready. And then let's begin our first step into the world of macroeconomics together. All right, now let's move to today's main content. Macroeconomics and microeconomics together, they are simply called economics. That's all it is. Economics is the big picture. And you can imagine the economy like a money ecosystem. In this ecosystem, there are three main players. One, the people, the citizens of a country. Two, the businesses, companies that produce goods and services. Three, the government, which has the role of managing and regulating the system so the economy can grow in the best possible way. So every economy is just like this ecosystem. People, businesses, and government all interacting with each other every single day. And what do? They exchange goods, services, and money. That's the economy. Now, what is economics as a subject? It's simply the study that helps us understand how this whole ecosystem works. Who is spending money? Who is making money? Why do prices of goods and services rise? Why do interest rates change? Think of the economy like a big forest. In this forest, every tree is a business. Every leaf on the tree is a citizen, you, me, everyone. And the weather, whether it is sunny, rainy, or stormy, is the overall economic environment we live in. Sometimes the weather is good, with sunshine and fresh rain, just like when the economy is growing. Sometimes the weather is bad, storms, droughts, or strong winds, just like when the economy faces crises, inflation, or recession. And in this environment, we can see two big areas of study, macroeconomics, microeconomics. Even the words give us a clue. Macro means big, the whole picture. Micro means small, the details inside. Let's start with microeconomics. Think of microeconomics like a magnifying glass. It allows us to zoom in and look closely at individual consumers and businesses. For example, when the price of gasoline goes up, what will people do? Will they drive less? Will they take the bus more often? When the cost of materials rises, how will a company react? Will they produce more or will they cut back? Will they hire more workers or will they lay people off? These are the kinds of questions that microeconomics tries to answer. And this is very important for investors, especially stock investors. Why? Because the answers show us the behavior and profitability of each company. You can imagine it like this. If the economy is a forest, then microeconomics is about looking at the individual trees. It helps you see how one company sets its prices, how one customer decides what to buy, how businesses in the same industry compete with each other. So microeconomics is like a magnifying glass that helps us understand how each business works, what customers think, and how a specific market behaves. And if you are someone who invests in the stock market, or if you're building your own startup, or even if you're investing in real estate in a specific area, then microeconomics is critical. Because it helps you read the fine details, zoom into a small corner of the economy, and make the right decision in that specific market or sector. For example, if you want to buy the stock of a company, of course, you must understand. Where does this company stand in its industry? How big is the growth potential of that industry? Is there still a large market volume left to capture? Only then can we judge if the company's stock still has room to grow. Or let's say you want to buy real estate, a piece of land in a certain area. You must understand the strengths of that area. Is there a strong plan for urban development? Is there growth in industry or jobs? Is there increasing demand for housing or consumption? All of this belongs to microeconomics. It's like looking closely at the trees in the forest.